So Lesley, this you say is one of your favourite spots in the antique centre.
It's a good mooching place.
Go on then, let's mooch
because
together.
There's lots of, you have to look and have a good look and see what there is. I know they said they're out of fashion, but I do like those. Some of those are actually Vaseline or uranium.
Okay, so you've got the oil lamp shades. Is that what you're looking at?
I think they're lovely.
But hang on a minute, Lesley. Do you have an oil lamp for them?
No, but I bet there's people out there that have got oil lamps with broken shades and they need one. I know there's different dimensions. But...
Yeah. Okay, so what you mean is, I suppose if you're watching this at home, wherever you are in the world, and you've got an oil lamp that needs a shade, there you go. If you see one,
the measurements.
Get in touch with Lesley.
One to fit.
Yeah. So you like this mooching zone?
I do. Just be careful, some of the carpets are a bit tricky.
Okay, morning. Hello there. Hi.
And then when you come around here, it's like count the dogs.
Go on.
Because there's so many of these dogs.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
Okay.
all of these.
Okay, let's have a little dwell on these. So the Staffordshire dogs, 19th century. They were terribly popular then, and probably right up to the 1980s when they were very popular and very expensive. Now look at those two, Lesley. That's interesting. So a pair there for 65 quid. Staffordshire, 1880, something like that. You'll always find cracks in them. It's more of a glaze, I think. But 65 quid, I mean, in the 80s, how much were they? 200, 300 pounds. So they've gone down in value.
I wasn't doing this in the 80s.
Well, you were still at school in the 80s, that's why.
Correct.
But it just goes to show, doesn't it?
And there's some lonely ones, because obviously there's some that aren't pairs. So if you've got a doggy at home like that who wants a little friend,
Yeah, there you go.
there we go. A couple more here on their own.
But don't you think, Lesley, it just goes to show that the antiques business is like any other business.
Indeed.
It, waxes and wanes, and some things are popular one moment and then drop out the next.
Yeah.
You just got to keep, your finger on the pulse. And I think if anybody wants to start making investments, it's probably not a bad idea to buy good Staffordshire pieces at the prices they are now.
This tile as well. I just love the colour of that.
They're very good decorators. What is it that you like?
I like the colour of the tile.
And that is lovely, isn't it? So that looks... Can we have a... It's Japanese inspired, isn't it, with the cranes? Is it by anybody? Any factory mark? There we go.
Moore & Co, is it?
Yeah, so it's English. 1870, I would say. That kind of period, just after 1868, when the Japanese opened up their borders, their trade, lots of Oriental Japanese pieces were pouring into the West, and the West started making things inspired by the Japanese. So there you have it. It's got a crack in it, but it's a piece of art in itself, isn't it?
Yep.
No price on it?
No.
What's it worth?
No idea.
10, 20 quid, I suppose. What else do you like?
But at least now I know who's who and where they are, so I know who to ask if I don't have a price on anything.
Yeah, because you manage this, really, don't you? Manage the dealers, you
Yep.
collect the rents.
I do indeed.
Do you?
Yeah.
Are you the rent collector, Lesley?
Yes, yes. But they were very well behaved.
Are they?
Yep.
Unusual for antiques dealers.